Oh my gosh. I can't catch a break today at all. So, there it is.
Is this on?
Well, let's go. Well, here we are for another Home Wrenchers episode with the Battle Bus. My 71 GMC Suburban. Yep, that's what we're gonna be doing. So far we've done, let's see, we rewired it with a painless wiring harness. Got it plugged in, tightened up. Here's the engine section right here. So we did some stuff with the kids where I put in some gauges in the truck, door lock since I have keys for the truck. All right, then we're gonna mount this to the back of the voltmeter, which is right here, and we'll start pulling the wires out for this, and then we're gonna do the oil pressure, and then we'll do the temperature. Oh, glove box liner, because the one that was in there was broken and everything fell out of it and it was just kind of a mess. This is the new glove box. It is made out of cardboard. Yeah, we don't want to break it. So,
how dare you?
There you go. Glove box is done. So that was it. But today we're going to do some upgrades to it, mainly in the pavement pushers, aka wheels and tires. So I have something to upgrade on that. So it gives a little bit different look and a little more fitting for the vehicle, I feel. I drove it for the first time today in I want to say 3 weeks. Yeah, because right now with the stay-at-home order, shelter in place, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just kind of hanging out here with my family, still working, still doing artwork, which has been kind of fun actually because I was able to experiment with watercolor. I've been reading books and I've been drawing a little bit more. So that's been really kind of good for me. What have you guys been doing on this whole time? Just kind of curious to see what everyone's doing in this interesting time. But either way, let's go look at my wheels and my tires. Here's what we got. 1552 analog HD wheels on some Falcon Rubitrek tires. I like them. They're not, obviously this is not off-road vehicle. This is more like driving around, taking the kids to school and stuff like that, and running errands, going to Home Depot and stuff like that. But I want something a little more of a presence as opposed to what I have now, which are these, which just, you know, those are normal tires. So I want to switch it up. We're going to see if they fit. I mean, they should fit. They should. The front should fit. The backs, I'm not sure about. I do have spacers. We'll find out together. Okay, so we can see the difference between what we got a hat on there, right here, and what we're gonna be putting on. It's a little bit wider. We'll see. Let's see how it fits. That's really what the question is. Let's see how it fits. So they're on and they look cool. My only concern is stud length is not long. I mean, it's getting about 5-6 threads of engagement, maybe, but I don't like it. I mean, I've been waiting to replace that broken stud on there. I'm sure people at home saw it and were like, you have a broken stud. Like, no, duh. But anyways, I think I'm gonna go look up longer studs and replace them all on the truck. Yeah, longer wheel studs. And we can fix this broken one then. So I've been holding out on that. Okay, so we're back, and I did some research, I ordered some parts, and I figured out something I did not know, I was not aware of, is that there's extended thread lug nuts. So I was unaware of this. Every wheel I've ever put on any of my old cars, those wheels have been around for 50 years and they weren't too crazy. Everything just bolted up. So here's what I had originally. It has the cone seat, the threads, while the studs weren't protruding far enough out of the wheels, and I kept thinking, man, people replace every single wheel stud when they put wheels on, like aftermarket wheels, like there's no way. Then I was turned on to extended threads. As you can see, it goes in 5/16 or something like that, further into the wheel, onto the stud. So this will help get me what I need to do. That's gonna be a lot less time than removing every single wheel stud, front and rear. And I did get the stuff to fix the wheel stud on the driver's side, so let's go ahead and bolt up the first wheel. We'll do this side today, make sure everything fits, looks good, torque it down, go to the other side. So yeah, we put the 5.2s on, we used those extended thread lug nuts, and it worked, did the trick. Way more engagement, I feel much more confident. I will have to obviously torque it down still to spec, but they're on. and they feel much better than they did before. So cool. So let's go replace the stud on the other side, and then we'll bolt up the rest of these tires and take it for a cruise. Okay, so I removed the wheel on this side. Here's the stud that needs to be replaced. I sprayed it with PB Blaster. Gonna let that soak for a little bit. Try not to get over anything else. Don't on the brakes. And then you bang it out. Ding. I got this 2.5. If this doesn't work, I got a 10-pound hammer in case that doesn't work. So we'll just sit for like about, a couple minutes, soak, and then knock it out and replace it with this guy right here, stalker size. And then we'll put this in, and we can go on to bolting up this one. Oh, that hammer didn't do it. This hammer did it. Now we should be able to just poke this. Oh, look, I just fell out. Sick. So there you go. It's out. Now I will put this one in, and I have a tool to do the installation on this. And let's see. Uh-oh, it's the wrong knurl size. Shoot. Okay, there you go. So this is the wrong size. The OD on this one's bigger. So gotta go back and go get the right one. Okay, well, as you can see, the front wheels aren't on because they don't want to go on. So this inner diameter right here is smaller than this OD. So now I've got to figure out how I can get that turned down. Open this up. Okay, the rate I'm going, I can just jack this back up and replace that stud. So it looks like we got the correct wheel stud now, and then I got this tool here. It has a bearing in it, so it'll spin around. You put the nut on it and the cone, and it pulls the wheel stud in. It's tapered, and it's also got the knurling on it, so it'll pull it in. Shouldn't distort anything. Let's cross our fingers on this one, because so far everything today has been not going well for me. So we'll try this out. Oh my gosh. I can't catch a break today at all. So I got this new wheel stud right now, and then I couldn't get the nuts, I couldn't get the lug nut started because the threads are jacked up. So now I had to go ahead and use a die and then fix the threads. Dude, man, this is brand new part, and I had to chase them all down because there's so much junk on it and it wouldn't even start. So, all right, just goes to show you, never know. The simplest things sometimes will fight you. I feel like this truck does not want these wheels. That's all I can say about it. I feel like the truck does not want these wheels. And then I decided to go ahead and mic this, and yeah, no matter what, all the center hubs, all the centers on the wheels are gonna have to be machined. So I found a place that's local. I'm gonna take them there tomorrow, and they're gonna bore out all the centers on all the wheels so I can put them on the truck. That's cool. So yeah, let me finish running down these threads again all the way, and then this brand new wheel stud will be ready to install, hopefully. So just using the impact on this to finish it up, and pulled all the way through. There you go. So I use this guy to do it. This is the lug nuts I bought originally that were not gonna work because they needed to be extended, but they're working perfect for this task now. Yeah, so this little bearing just spun on it, pulled all the way through. Good, not bad. Third time's a charm on this. This stud's longer. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Can't win. Whatever. It's longer. Well, maybe we can use one of these instead now. Great. Anyways, we got that going. Put the brake back on. Just put the drum back on it. Put the stock wheels back on it. This is just that one. This is just one of those days when everything you try and do, it just fights you the whole time. I'm having that day right now. It's just one of those days. Okay. Put the old setup back on it and put it on the ground, and tomorrow we go get centers board. Hopefully we put this to bed. All right, so I took the wheels to a local shop to me in Riverside. They bored out the centers, and I was able to mount everything up finally. Here they are. I love the way they look. They look cool. So all I gotta do now is get this truck on the ground, torque down these wheels, the back wheels, and then I'll try and show you some beauties. But I do want to make one note of this, is that this wasn't 5.2's fault or issue really. It was all on me. I measured the back spacing. I made sure the tires were the right width so everything would fit inside the wheel well. I'd never had to deal with center bores before because everything I've ever had was pretty much wheels that are meant for really old cars. These wheels work great. I just had to do that modification and I love the way they look. So there you go. So let me just wipe this thing down, torque up some wheels, and then attempt to shoot beauties. So now let's go take it for some first maiden voyage, and let's get the kids to come out here and go with me because this will be the whole point of this vehicle. Let's go. You have something in your pocket? So you guys, what do you guys think of the new wheels?
Huh? I noticed nothing.
That's actually really cool.
You like them?
I can't see anything.
You can't see anything?
No.
Okay, well, here, Penny, you can hold this for a second. I'm gonna get this GoPro going so we can go cruise around. Alright, we're just gonna go for a little cruise. See how this goes with the new tires and stuff on it. See how this turns. Oh, it turns nice. Figure we just go drive around the block, see how this feels. I really dig the way these 1552 analog HDs look on the Suburban. They look cool. It looks like of the era, to be honest, and I like the gray on it with this rattle can OD green because it really looks like a vehicle that you would have driven as like a service vehicle for like a telephone company or something back in the day. And I really dig the way the Falcon Rubitrek tires look on here. There's other things we're gonna be doing as we get more parts. And I got this kid over here telling me she wants out even though she's clearly out the window. Cool. Hey Gunner, come here, let's wrap this thing. All right, cool. Get next to your sister and we'll wrap it. Just say that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
All right. You guys ready to go home?
Yes.